And for more on this, we are joined by Niall Stanage, White House columnist at The Hill. Niall, thanks for staying with us.
Good to be with you, Natasha.
Okay, so the stopgap funding bill now heading to President Biden's desk. He is expected to sign. Did the president get all he was hoping for out of this bill?
He didn't, because there isn't aid for Ukraine in it. The president had requested more than $20 billion of additional aid, and that's not there. Now, having said that, there is a promise from Charles Schumer in the Senate that he believes he and Mitch McConnell will work together to include Ukraine aid at a later point. I do think that Democrats have got the better of this whole battle, because in this stopgap spending measure, the things that conservative Republicans wanted aren't in it. And that's essentially spending cuts and more money for border security. Neither of those things are there.
What will be the next sticking point in government funding talks 45 days from now?
I imagine that we're going to see somewhat of a replay of the same rhetorical battles that took place over this spending measure. Remember that those conservative Republicans who I mentioned didn't want to see a stopgap at all. They believe that a stopgap, in essence, is giving up leverage. So they will be arraying their political forces to try to fight this war again in 45 days' time. Having said that, we've now seen that Speaker McCarthy is willing to cut a compromise that, in fact, in the House got more Democratic votes than Republican votes. Quite a striking feature of all of this.
Okay, and I do want to get your take on that interesting hiccup in today's events. New York Congressman Jamal Bowman pulling a fire alarm in a House office building. Now, he is saying it was an accident. There's one GOP panel vowing to investigate, some Republicans even calling for federal charges. Let's take a quick listen to one Republican congressman who was on the show tonight.
I mean, what does the law say? It says it prevent anything that does to prevent legislative proceedings moving forward is a felony. So yeah, he did this. And come on, Natasha, we can't honestly believe he thought it was a mistake when it says fire alarm on the whole thing.
So that's Congressman Murphy. And meanwhile, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting out today, Xing out today, whatever it's called, that he should be charged using the same law as the January 6th rioters. What is your take on this outrage we're seeing among the GOP right now, Niall?
That there are two separate points to it. One is that anyone, including Congressman Bowman, should be equal before the law, and if he has committed wrongdoing, that should be investigated in a fair way, just as it would be with any other citizen. That is a separate issue from the parallels that are being drawn with January the 6th. I think those are frankly fairly ludicrous, and they're an attempt to minimize what happened on January the 6th or to neutralize its political impact by suggesting that this is in some way comparable. It isn't in any realistic way comparable with an attempt to overthrow a presidential election and instigate a riot.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.